What's up, John? I got your question, and I'm glad you asked, because today I got the answer. Let's see what this says here. One, so glad this is back. Two, at what age slash point of life is it no longer socially acceptable to brag about things that happened in high school? John, uh, you got that all reversed. See what it only becomes more acceptable to brag about high school. That's what I brag about high school all the time. In high school, I was the man. I was on the football team. I was a captain, according to the yearbook. I was the cowardly lion in the school musical. And let me tell you something, I was great at that role. I go back to this day, and people still they come up to me in the supermarket, because I moved from my hometown a long time ago. I moved, and I go back every now and then. I go to the supermarket. They're like, "Weren't you the cowardly lion in the Knox adaptation of The Wizard of Oz?" And I say, "Yes, I was. That was me. I was great. I was headed to Hollywood at that point." So, man, I more than I think about it, one time we did about 11 shows. Okay, the high school in the town that I live in now, they do about 3 shows a year. When they just did Phantom of the Opera, they only did 3 shows. I'm like, what are you gonna do 3 shows, man? I did 11 shows, 11, and on my final night, people, I was in the paper. I was in the paper several times. I was in the Kalamazoo Gazette about 2, 3 times. People are coming from miles to see me play the Cowardly Lion. And I'll never forget it. On the last day, on the last show, I get out there, and I say my first line, which goes like this: "Put 'em up, put 'em up." Stop the show. Stop the show. People stood up. They applauded me, gave me a standing ovation. I stopped the show. And I'm only gonna keep. At the time, I was like, "Oh my God, I can't believe that happened." But now I'm like, of course it happened. Of course it happened. Okay. Let me see what else I can brag about in high school. Uh, Back in high school, like I said, I was on the cover of the Kalamazoo Gazette twice. Our basketball team went 21-0 that year, and I organized a coalition to paint our chests the school colors and spell out whatever we could spell with however many people we had. And the thing that was so wild is that school had never, they didn't know what school spirit was until I came. They didn't know. They had given up, right? And so I came up in there and I was like, "Hey, y'all got to get hyped for this game that's coming up." And he said, "All right, I get hyped. What are you talking about?" "I'm talking about we're gonna paint our chests and it's gonna say Ox on there." And so all I got was one person to do it with me. So we just put LN, because the name of our school is Lloyd Norix, aka Knox, and that's what all we could do. And that first day, people were making fun of us. They were like, "Why are you doing this?" They were throwing hot dogs at us and candy and nickels and stuff like that. The next game, I got 6 people, and we were able to spell Norix. And I got my picture on the Kalamazoo Gazette, and that time people actually were handing hot dogs to us. Then I organized 17 people, boys and girls, to put the it was like go, Lloyd Norix, Knights, star, exclamation mark, asterisk. And we got on the front page of the paper then because it was our crosstown rival, and we packed the stadium with like 5,300 people in there, which was more than the college gets games on there. So my opinion is you never stop. You better flaunt what you did, man. Don't ever stop. Cause high school, it's a mixed bag, man. And so just try to remember the good out of high school. Nobody's gonna check you on it. And then when you go to your 10-year reunion, which I did last year, you can be like, I'm a business owner now. What are you doing? Oh, you're a doctor? Oh, okay. Oh, you're working in Paris for something? Okay. Well, I was the man back then, though. Actually, the main thing, John, is that you could feel comfortable bragging about what you did in high school if you've moved on as a person. If you've grown up, you've become a man, and you can honestly say to yourself that high school was not your best days. If you can say that high school was not your best days, then I would go ahead and brag all you want. You ever think of that?
Put your ass in the microwave.